So hey y'all, it's Glamazon Tay and I'm back with another video. And this video I was really extremely excited about just because I've been wanting to do this look for such a long time. And today I collaborated with Lumiere Hair. So let's get into all the things you're gonna need. So you guys, I've been using a couple products from EAP Heat, and when I tell you I've been loving their products, for my wig I washed and conditioned it. I also used the heat protectant as well as the frizz control. Then I got some brushes from them and a few other products. But when I say EAP Heat, it's been a brand that's curated by Ming Lee. So I've been feeling this brand. I'm going to talk about it a little bit more while I'm doing the video. But then I'm also going to be using some Shimmer Lights shampoo conditioner. I also got this little pack off Amazon. It was really affordable. I'll link that below. But it came with all the tools I needed to have my tinsel hair attached. As well as I bought some tinsel off of Amazon. I bought 2 different packs. And yeah, we're going to show y'all all that. It looks so popping. Okay? So freaking pretty. So first things first, with Lumiere Hair, I ended up getting a 613 lace frontal wig. They have 4x4 and 13x4 HD lace. I ended up getting me a 13x4 24-inch lace wig, and it was $324.44, as well as an extra bundle. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is try to measure out how long I need my tracks to lay so they can go within my wig with my spacing. And with this, I just ended up making them kind of different sizes. I did a longer one so that I can put them more at the bottom. I did the shorter wefts more at the top. Now with my wefts, I want them to be doubled up so I don't have to sew too many tracks into this wig. So I'm going to take my sewing machine and actually sew these 2 tracks together. But if you don't want to do that, or you can't sew on a sewing machine, that's perfectly fine. All you got to do is use like a needle and thread and just sew back and forth. Me using my sewing machine was just a lot more quicker though. With my wig, you guys see that I've had this wig for such a freaking long time. So I've actually toned it out. But with the extra bundle that I got from Lumiere, I never toned that bundle. So I want to tone that bundle so that it can be the same color as the wig. So pretty much to tone my hair, all I do is put like hot water into a bowl and put a little bit of Shimmer Lights conditioner in and kind of dip the hair, just going back and forth. I don't let the hair sit in it, because the more you let it sit, the more ash it'll be, and the more it'll tone out that yellow, and it could actually turn purple. So with me, I just kind of dip it and bring it out, dip it, and it gives me like a nice white silver icy look. With toning, it's always temporary, so after maybe 3 to 4 washes, it'll go back, and then you just have to do the process again. Right here, this is pretty much my little track pieces that are dried up, and I'm going to go ahead in with my EAP Bye Frizz Protectant. I've actually liked to use this to straighten the hair. It's really lightweight. It also has like coconut oil infused in it, so it's not very heavy at all. And I'm just going to go ahead and straighten these pieces out using that. I know sometimes you need to use a bunch of oils and stuff. It kind of is like a 2-for-1 special, because it is a heat protectant, but it also serves as like, you know, that moisturizer to keep the hair like moisturizing, nice and silky looking. So after I went through, I put my pieces there. All I did was straighten them, and you can see my really nice clean stitches from the sewing machine. So now I'm going to show you guys how I actually insert the tinsel hair. I'm going to go ahead and part a little bit of this hair off, and you guys see just a small bit because it actually has to fit in the link. And I'm going to use my EAP clip to hold the other hair so it's not in my way at all. Now I'm going to take the link and put it onto this little device. I'm not really sure what it's called, y'all. I probably should have looked it up, but I just slipped the hair on there, and you have to slip the link on first. That way, when you pull it through, it's kind of like you can see how it brings the hair through the middle. That's why you can't use too much hair. I've been sewing for years, so I've used this kind of tool on a smaller scale with like my little machine and my needles. So with this, it's just a bigger version of it, but it's fairly easy. And now I'm going to take that tool and put it right back through this and make sure it's on top. Because you see how I could go through the back of the hair. Make sure it's on top in the link. So it's just at the forefront of the link. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of my tinsel through it. And with me doing that, I'm just going to pull it through. But it has to be enough on both sides, so when it pulls through, it'll actually come through the link. And you guys see how that works out? Like really easy, simple. And then I'm just going to kind of push the link up. And then I'm going to take the pliers and clamp it together. And make sure that you smush these guards really hard together. And that way it kind of attaches the hair. That's why I was like, girl, I want to go ahead and try to do micro links on somebody now, because after doing this, it was like, it seemed pretty easy. And the tinsel did not slip out at all. I was worried about that, if it was going to be like little pieces everywhere. It really wasn't. But if you want to solidify and secure it in really even more, you definitely probably can put like some glue at the nubs or the tops of it and stuff. And then I just went through to cut it and make it easy. The reason I just didn't link it into the wig is because this is glitter hair and it gives me like a glittery type of feel. So what if I don't want it in my hair no more? So with me making these little extension pieces to sew into the wig, it makes it that much easier because I can just put it in and take it right back out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like I'm obligated to have it in. If I just want the glitter hair out, I can just clip it out the hair instead of taking every single little link out. So I want to show you guys this. You can use it for your own hair. You can use it for other methods, a bang, anything. But I just used it for this. Now, one mistake I used was when I first did it, I cut the glitter hair at the same length as my hair on the weft. Don't do that, because depending on the placement of where you put it into the wig, you want it to not be blunt across. You want to cut it with, you want to cut the tinsel after it's already into the wig and sewed into the wig. And with me, I seen that the silver was giving me like that Tinkerbell look, but I wanted to do something a little bit more like, I don't know, a little bit more rad. So I went ahead and got me some dyes. I used 2 different color dyes, a pink and a purple one, and I'm actually going to dye some tracks, and that's the color I'm going to do for the tinsels of that one, if you can see. And I did see this style on TikTok. I believe Eden the doll did this one, so I think she did like purple, pink, and blue, and it was like a different tone of color. But that's kind of where I got the idea from. When I seen this, I've been seeing tinsel hair, but when I seen it, I was like, oh shit. But you see how I left it at the same length as a wig, so I could just cut it with the entire wig, if that makes sense. So that was my install process. I didn't talk through it too much because you guys know we've been through it plenty of times before, but I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I did end up sewing extra tracks into it that I had because I just wanted to be a lot more fuller, but the look overall is exactly where I want it to be. I'm very happy with it. I hope you guys enjoy it and you love it. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and definitely give me some more ideas of things you want me to do in the future. And I'll see you guys. Mwah. Love you.